Hey, Corn Macaroy. Hey, first time chatter. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm streaming Palworld. I'm Silent One. Hey, how are you doing? It's been a while actually since I've seen you. Damn, I'm a lot late. I had some stuff to do. Sorry about that. And my neighbors are doing stuff. Context of why I am almost 30 minutes late into a session of Palworld is I was having a little bit of issues when it comes to some stuff. Kat decided to go ahead and show up, and oh hey, I have no connection online. Give me 1 second, everybody. Where the hell is my... Okay, cool. I have no connection online. Isn't this lovely? Yeah, but yeah. Kat decided to pop in. I was really concerned because it just, well, I was pulling up in the car and it just decided to stay, just stand in the middle of the road, and as I was going up to it, so I was a little bit concerned about that. And then just a little cherry on top, it decided that, then it just decided to stick around. It's been about 2 hours. I went out to make sure to check on why it was still there, and apparently, I don't know, it was just still there. So I was trying to see if I could find anybody who can come pick it up, and that way, you know, not let it die. That'll be great. But I don't know. Hold up. Warning: Steam sync power to Steam power. Oh my god, what the world is going on? Okay, everybody. So I'm having some issues right now. Apparently, the internet as well as other stuff does not like me. No connection, help and tips. Give me 1 second. Oh god damn it. Is Steam down? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, everybody, isn't this funny? Oh god, fucking, there's my tracking. Okay, cool. So apparently Steam is down. I thought it was a problem with my own connection because for some reason it didn't wanna let me do it, but yeah, it just says on Steam, it says no connection, and I decided to look it up online, and Down Detector, there has been since 5/11 today 56,000 reports of Steam being down. Oof. How's it going, Silent One? It's going like I just said it was. I think I just responded to that already, but oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so Steam has decided to not go online right now for some reason. Let's see if I can fix this. Hold up. Task Manager. Where is Steam? Actually, I am using currently one of my Steam programs, so unfortunately I cannot even do anything about it right now. Yeah, 320. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see if I can launch it. We played previously. That is no good. I mean, yeah, but I also am a little way too late to stream already, as it is. So it is a little bit of a bad thing for me. Sorry for the somewhat false advertisement about Palworld stream. I will try to see if they can fix this early, so that we can go ahead and actually stream some stuff. Silent One, actually, you're in chat. If you wanna if you wanna go ahead and hop in with me and play, that's you know, if you have time, that would be great. Otherwise, I mean, I'm still gonna go ahead and just talk right now. Going back to the topic to entertain you guys for a minute while they fix this. The cat. I was after picking up my little brother when we're coming back home, and the cat was just standing there in one of the parking slots, and I was like, oh, they usually run, and I'm like going inside, and it like didn't move at all. It was just like sitting there, and I was like, okay, so this thing is this thing is in a little bit of an issue. So afterwards, I went ahead and like, you know, I went ahead and tried to stop and see like, oh, what's wrong, and it like just meowed at us, and it just kept meowing really loudly. So thankfully I had some cat food that I had left over from I think since it's been months actually since we took care of one of my aunt's cat, Oreo. I like him. He's like a black cat with like a white belly and like white paws. He's really cute. So I went ahead and gave him some of the food, water, and actually ate and drank a lot, and it just kept meowing like and going around there. And obviously the apartments, like, they charge you hand over fist to like keep an animal, so no, I cannot even keep it. You know, not only paying for the apartment's fee, but also, you know, just paying for like vaccines, registering the animal, making sure that if it's anything, it looks like maybe they got hit, or maybe something with like on this left eye. So if it has anything wrong with it, I have to go ahead and get it checked up and stuff like that. Also food, other expenses. We're barely getting by as it is. Oh shit. Messages? But yeah, basically I cannot take care of the cat. And so I tried to contact somebody to come pick it up. I know that there's the Druid over group basically. She came by one time when we had a similar problem. It was during we had like a bad snowstorm and we couldn't go out, so there was like 3 days that we were stuck inside. And we had a box outside, so my mom decided to go ahead and put there for a cat because she likes cats a lot and didn't want them to freeze to death, so she put it there with some blankets. And one of the cats was in there, and like for like 2 days we heard it meowing and meowing, and I was like, oh, it's cold, but we cannot let it go inside. And then like on the 4th day, everything starts to like warm up, thaw, and like, you know, water. There was no ice anymore. So the cat, my mom goes out and like, hey, make sure like the cat you know, leaves or something, because, you know, we cannot have the box there for the apartment, so we'll get freaked out about it. And I go there, I try to like wake the cat up and like, hey, you have to go. And it comes out this like chunky looking cat, and I thought it was like, oh, it's chunky, like that's weird for a street cat. No, it wasn't chunky, it was bloated, and like at the back left side of his leg had like this infection, and when it was walking, fucking pus squirted out into the pavement. And it was just like, oh god, the smell. Like, I smelled that before. It's death and decay. No, yeah, if you never smelled that before, I, for the life of me, wish that you never do. But that smell of decay, of death, of like something that's alive but also at the same time dying, that is one of the worst smells that you can ever smell. Like, you know, decay, it's on itself, it's also really bad. Sometimes, like, you know, natural decay, well, not natural decay, like organic material such like plants and grass, the decay is bearable. I mean, it's bad, but I can bear with it. But like rotting meat and like animal decay, one of the worst smells that you can smell. I've had to deal with it, but I want to throw up actually thinking about it. I had to deal with it a little bit in my past, like there was a rotten possum. Sad thing was like probably died giving birth, and I had to take care of it. That's when I lived in a house with a yard. Obviously, taking care of like grass and big yard. I had like I don't remember how many acres it was, but basically the front and the back was really big, probably about the size of a football field, to be honest with you. Like, I wish the house was that big and not just the yard, but whatever. So I go ahead and cut the grass and had to stack them bags, and then I just had to go ahead and throw them out. And oof, that was every summer, like every month. Like, we basically piled up the bags near the inside of our fence, and every month there was the city would send this big machinery with a claw that would like grab the bags and like put them in the back of the thing and take them off, as well as any trash. That's why like sometimes other people came and dumped like furniture and shit like that. Annoying. If you're one of those people that just dump your furniture anywhere, go fuck yourself. And I hope that if by the time that you also go ahead and go out, somebody just dumps you somewhere, because that shit is annoying. But anyways, hopefully Palworld gets, I mean, it doesn't say no connection anymore, so hopefully it's fixed it. Okay, it's loading. Let's see if it works. Oh, thank God. 1 sec, everybody. Let me go ahead and switch to. Oh shit. I'm not in the right screen. There you go. Sorry, 30 minutes in. And finally, we're actually playing Palworld. What was I saying? So yeah, basically the smell of decay, blah 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 blah. To go back to what I was doing, I kind of dib it out to something else. The cat that was with the injury, it was like my mom started crying. She was like, "Oh no, it's gonna die." We managed to go ahead and get it out of get the druid of the group. She came, she grabbed it like with the box, obviously. Drove it to like an animal shelter. It was basically, it had like cat HIV. It survived. I don't know what happened afterwards. Hopefully it found an owner. As for the other cat, the one that's currently outside of my porch, I need to go ahead and clean that thing, because there was, I think somebody threw up, and it like left a stain, and I want to clean it, but the cat's still there, and it refuses to leave, and it feels bad to go ahead and just leave it there. But at the same time, I cannot take care of it. I am barely getting by as it is with ourselves, all of us. So yeah, we cannot afford to take care of this cat. It's unfortunate. It really is. But we cannot do anything about it. But that's beside the point. What is on point now is Palworld. Depression, go away. We're gonna play Palworld today. Hopefully, Jet Forest still works. Now let's go and see. Yeah. Yeah, and apparently, just like I needed more proof. The druid's friends, the druid's parents are just the worst shit ever. Like, imagine Jabba the Hutt if he was racist. Imagine Jabba the Hutt if it was racist and useless and poor, and that's her parents. And I'm not even afraid to say it. Like, her parents suck. The only reason like The only reason she even supports them is because of Stockholm syndrome, as well as just, you know, they're her parents, whatever. Yeah, I do not like her parents. Like, if I could, I would make sure that they're no longer anywhere near here. I wouldn't exactly go ahead and do anything bad, just, you know, hey, you want a retirement home? A free retirement home. It's where I would like to send them. If you know, you know. Hold up. How do I get out of here? Alt? No, F, I think. Ah, god damn it. But yeah, her parents are horrid creatures and should not be allowed to be anywhere near anybody who has any sentience. Oh, my inventory. I was a little bit confused there for a second. But yeah, what was I want to get a gun today. That's what... I probably shouldn't say that on with streaming, because I know Twitch can be a little bit of a bitch when it comes to that kind of stuff. Not a gun YouTuber or VTuber or whatever the hell. Just want to get one for Palworld. Don't fucking get an aneurysm, Twitch. But yeah, I want to go ahead and get one. Let me see actually. I had that voice stuck in my head like for a week now, since I did the Valkyrian Tail thing, and I gave that fucking noble girl like the voice. That was a fun stream. If you wanted to watch it on Twitch, unfortunately the bot's already over. You can go ahead and check it up on YouTube. I actually managed to now figure out that why the connection was an issue on Twitch for some reason. I decided to delete the bio where I had the links to the other things, so my other places. So yeah, if you look at my bio now, you can see my links to my YouTube and as well as my Patreon. So go ahead and check it out if that is anything interesting to you. And my Patreon, there is nothing. Like, I've been trying to... I don't even know like what kind of exclusive content I can even do there, if any. I know that every single platform has a little bit of a softy now, and I don't know what's good and what's not. And I've already had enough to deal with all my real life shit, as well as trying to figure out what is good and not in Twitch and YouTube. So, good knows. Like, let me give you an example to give you an example, basically. Valkyrian Tail, I did my second stream of that a little bit ago, and apparently it didn't get a copyright strike, thankfully, but I got a notification like, hey, there's copyrighted music in this segment of your video, and I was like, I don't remember, like, what is the music and the video game copyrighted? I don't remember hearing anything like from Metallica. So I decided to go, and apparently it was it was like, oh, it's copyrighted by this Irish, like, theme song of whatever, and the game. And I was like, wait, so the game got permission to use the music, and because I streamed the game, I didn't get permission, so that's why the music is copyrighted. Which, in a one-to-one, it makes somewhat sense, but, I mean, if the game, come on, if you're a music producer or somebody that does music, and has licensing to music, you give your permission to a video game, to some video game, you should know that there's gonna be people that's streaming it, and if you go ahead and copyright that, you're a fucking dick. That should be a rule. Like, hey, if you give permission to a video game, if the video game's the thing that's being streamed and not just your music, then, you know, don't be a dick and copyright strike this. I mean, obviously, if the guy just decides to, like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just take the music from, like, the video game with the video game in the forefront, and then upload that as a full track, or try to make profit out of that with the full track, then yeah, go ahead and copyright strike him. But, I mean, obviously, it's big companies. They don't give a shit about morality. Ah, shit, I was supposed to catch one of those. I mean, there's one right there. Come on. Oh, you motherfucker. Come on, come on.
What? Yeah.
Lurk? Oh, you're lurking. Okay. Oh, that's nice. As of right now, what I'm trying to do here is just getting a gun. That's all that. It's just all that I'm actually.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on, come on.
Oh.
The fucking fox flew. Whoa, that's not good. Also, some of my friends moved out of state. Which is weird. Like, I've known this person since, like, high school. And it's weird them moving out of state. Also, like, you know, breaking up with her girlfriend and stuff like that. It's... I'm not gonna say who they are, obviously. But, yeah, it's kind of weird when people that you knew for a long time of your life just are gone. I mean, I can still talk to him, obviously. It's like the internet, whatever. But he also barely talks online, so I'm not even sure what the hell, you know, about that. But, I mean, sure. Whatever. If only financial situations were better. Maybe the... I'm also convinced somebody, you know that one that everybody loves throwing around, like, hey look, he's sick, and he is rich, but he is not happy because he's sick, and this guy is rich but addicted, so he's not happy that he's rich. Like, money does not buy happiness. I'm convinced that the person that made that thing was somebody rich. Like, oh, money cannot buy happiness. You look at you, you're poor and you're happy. See, stay like that. That's basically the reason I think they did it, so that more people wouldn't be like, I mean, I want money to be happy. They're like, oh, you don't need money to be happy, you just need to be happy. Oh, come on, like whoever says that money cannot buy happiness, yes, it fucking can. It maybe not be complete happiness, but it's happiness nonetheless. Like, I mean, who here, or whoever watches this, go ahead. Who here can tell me that if you, between having it and not having it, would you rather have it because it's, like, when it comes to money? And if it's no, like, oh, money cannot, okay, let's see. It can buy medicine, it can buy food, it can buy house, it can buy vacations, it can buy entertainment, it can buy, how do you fucking call it? It can buy legal expenses. It can buy a lot of stuff. So yeah, that happiness cannot happiness is not by sorry, money cannot buy happiness. That's bullshit, and it's probably made by somebody rich to trick poor people into staying poor, like to not be too upset about staying poor. So that way you don't get another French Revolution. Which, I mean, ingenious. But also a lot of bullshit. I guess that's just a world, huh? Just very genius ideas, but we applied applied with bullshit. She would be a good summary of how the world is. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that my stream is not gone down. There are some jokes, and some stuff, obviously, that cannot be said online. I'm referring to that because I just saw somebody send me one of those. Oh hey, my connection dropped. That's very nice. Thank you for that. It feels so. Oh hey, my connection. It feels so bad. I opened up my stream, so it's still fuck. Let me mute myself. Oh, mute my phone anyways. I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking upload the into the bots, the other one, the other version of it, just like whatever. So I guess I cannot even check my yeah. So basically, no Discord messages checking, no anything, because otherwise my connection drops and then I cannot do anything. But what do I need actually? I've just been rambling. Right, I need to go back to base because I need to make sure that everything that I not everything that I have. I need to go ahead and go back to base and make sure that I have everything. But yeah, I'm not gonna upload the first 30 minutes, and I don't have an editor to, like, you know, cut the two videos, the two clips together. So unfortunately, that one's probably gonna have to be deleted. I mean, maybe I'll just download it and have it in one of the USB drives. By the way, also, I saw that I was like at Walmart, and I saw that they were selling like these USB drives, like 64 gigabytes, $19 and something. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with anybody who buys this? I go to Micro Center and I get like 3 of those, 64 gigabytes each, and they're like $5. I don't know why anybody would actively go out of their way to buy 64 like gigabytes and $20, pays $20 for something that you can get for like for $5. Okay, it's a syndicate dude right here. I'm gonna put him right there because he's stupid enough not to. But I don't know why they spawned in the water. I should probably move base to somewhere a little more stable, to be honest. But that's what that's not what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now, however, is putting Bambi's mom in here, and I'm feeding her some more deer. Let's see, it's brittle. He's a sadist, and this one has nothing, so I don't care. Begin the transformation. Okay. Yes. Alright, so yeah, Bambi's mom is now stronger. Hopefully, stronger than me. Speaking of which, technology. The sheep is, sheeping. When would I stop playing Palworld? Probably when I get bored with it. Or when I'm gonna try clearing all of the towers. So basically what I mean is we're gonna be here for a while, boys. But yeah, clearing Palworld basically as soon as I get bored with it, or, you know, there's some more entertainment to be had with it, that's when I'm gonna start playing it. Oh my god, what the hell are you doing down there, dude? Okay. We're gonna spawn here now. Okay, I think, yep, he's over there. The reason I like building in deserts, actually, now that I think about it in games, is because in... Oh shit. Ignore that. So basically, in other places like, what is it called? Like, if I play right here, and right now, let's say I am playing... I'm playing, you know, Palworld, I'm playing some other stuff. A lot of the times, like, in the forest, tundra, and stuff like that. Well, I guess tundra is also like the desert, but colder. You know, there's trees that spawn in, there is these enemies that spawn in, there is the buildings, there's caravans, there's other stuff, free world stuff. A lot of the forest is supposed to give you stuff, but it's also annoying to me. So I like deserts because they're flat. I don't have to do I don't have to do too much landscaping to make it look how I want it to. And I mean, there's just some feel about it. I don't know. Maybe it's just my ancestor brain or something, like being like, ooh, desert good. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know why I like deserts, but I just do. Right, let's start. And now I can go ahead and do this. Hopefully, despite the fact that I turned off a little bit of the settings, it doesn't hurt me when it comes to finding the little shiny green statues. I mean, I can still see the fox from all the way up here. So hopefully it's about the same with this. So Big Bird is running out of stamina really quickly. I can fly up again. I'm running out of food too. Give me 1 second, let me eat some stuff. Right, that's what I wanted actually to check technology. When is the cooking pot actually? Level 17 is the cooking pot. I might actually have to break my little bit of my own rule of catching pals to get enough to capture it. I also remember, yeah, I built like one of my bases one time by the beach side. Unfortunately, though, I did a little bit of mistake with it, where I put the pal box at the second floor, and the pals kept spawning up there. I had to keep throwing them down, and that was frustrating enough for me to stop playing that particular save. Haven't actually played Palworld outside of yeah, I built it here, but I haven't played Palworld outside of like streaming. I haven't been playing it. I've also saw like the oh shit. I also saw that the views for it, like, you know, there used to be like thousands of people playing it as well as watching it being played. But I've also seen that that has also gone down. Like right now, there's like 500 and something people watching Palworld streams, which is insane. Like Jesus Christ! Like I actually, speaking of people watching, I saw yesterday after a stream, I was just looking at the top streamers and. Queso, Jesus Christ. Like, I've been seeing him around all over the place, obviously. If you haven't, then, you know, I will be more, like, I wouldn't say concerned, just, like, surprised if you haven't seen Queso around. But, yeah, I saw him, he was, like, doing Baldi's, like, math thing, which I didn't think anybody would be playing that game even today, like... It's been fucking years, but I saw him that he was playing it, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Like, I wonder how he's doing." Like, I mean, obviously there was I watched the stream a little bit, and I was like, you know, the usual detractors, people calling him, making fun fat jokes and stuff like that. You know, it's really funny actually. I'll be honest with you. What is it? Face you later. I think that was what Meat Cannon did. I'd still say the best one that I've heard of that kind of joke was when he was like saying like, oh, I like Wendy's more than Taco Bell now, and somebody was like, everybody be quiet, he's an expert. So yeah, today's stream is probably just gonna be hunting this limb something, I forgot their names. Limmug. Liftmug. Oh, fuck. Like Chickmug, that's... I think I've realized that already, but I forgot it till right now. Ah, fuck. Come on. There's one over there. However, they're gonna wait over there until I can get to them, so there's no issue with me flying over there. Other than I might just fall out of the sky in a second. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Okay, it wasn't that big of a fall. Thank God I actually managed to get over the crevice. There's way more than these than I remember. I was really into playing Palworld a little while ago. It was just like basically all that I was playing was Palworld. It's a really addictive game, but like I said, like after getting to level 50 multiple times in different accounts, Even after downloading some mods, is well, the ones that worked anyways, it kind of just I kind of just got uninterested. I mean, I still play it. I still enjoy it. That's why I'm still streaming it. But it isn't something that I'm playing day in, day out like I used to. I think I think the reason why I like Paradox is not because it's like, let's be honest, it is a very frustrating games that they do, but they're replayable. Like I can play, like even Crusader Kings, which is Crusader Kings 2, which is a little bit outdated at this point, as well as not as good as Crusader Kings 3. Like I know that that might ruffle a couple of feathers, but yeah, base game, yes, Crusader Kings 2 had more years to develop, as well as it has more and more content. Crusader Kings 2 is definitely the better game in base, but, you know, not only the graphics, but the randomness of the graphics, and as well as more people and other stuff that you can do in Crusader Kings 3 that you cannot do in Crusader Kings 2. And, like, if even I managed to go ahead and actually find some stuff that, some mods, to help you out if you like, oh, I missed the be able to build world wonders features. There's things that you can do, and there's mods that let you do that in Crusader Kings. Sorry, I just got distracted. There's things that will let you do that in Crusader Kings 2, when it comes to mods, anyways. Lagging is fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get that real quick. I am breaking my rule of doing is like a level 21 dex is hard to come by, but I really, you know, I want to cook these like pork chocks, and I would really prefer it if I can go ahead and use my bacon and eggs. Reason I'm breaking my rules, bacon and oh, hello there. Reason to break rules, bacon and eggs, dude. I mean, that's valid, right? Let's see, defense, my carry weight is 500. I wish it was bigger. I think I'm gonna go ahead and actively just work on making sure my carry weight can become as big as the one. Stamina is also good, like I don't want to keep doing this, but when it comes to waiting for a little bit for the stamina to go back up and having to go back and forward between carrying stuff, I would rather wait a little bit for the stamina to go back up rather than apologies for my carry weight, because carry weight is so annoying to deal with. That's probably with their mods to get rid of it, but I mean, it's part of the game. I'll be honest with you, managing this carry weight is actually, I wouldn't say fun, just it gives a challenge to the game that I feel that if you take it away, it makes the game way more boring, way quicker. Let's go ahead and go back with Big Bird though. Ooh, a Bronca Cherry. We flown, fried friend. We've flown a little bit of a distance is what I want. We flew a little bit of a distance is what I wanted to say. Don't know why it came out like we flown. I also remember actually seeing that I have some games that I played. My quickest game that I've ever played was 1 minute, and I think it was because I realized that it wasn't the one that I wanted to play. Well, I bought the wrong one. I remember that. I wanted to buy it, I believe like Starlight something, but I bought the wrong one, Starships or something like that. It was like basically an RPG. But yeah, I bought the wrong one, and I realized it too late. And I mean, it still looked interesting. It's just I also realized that it was like, oh, part 3 is coming in a few days, and I was like, I mean, yeah, but I would like it to, you know, it was like part 3, 20 something bucks, and I bought the game for like the first one for $5, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till it comes out. I see the reviews, and then if it's still like, if it still looks good, I will go ahead and actually buy it like for Christmas, whenever everything's on sale. Never buy a game at full price. That's my thing. I will never buy a game at full price. I think I will probably start doing that if the streaming goes good, because obviously, if I don't go ahead and capitalize it whenever it's popular, then it doesn't matter. I mean, I kind of had that issue with Palworld, as you can see. I got this game bought for me, and my first streams actually got I remember it was a decent amount of views. Maybe not as live viewers, but I do remember like afterwards, some people actually were commenting and like, not commenting. Yeah, I don't think anybody commented in YouTube, but yeah, some people were actually watching the streams. I'm not sure, like, you know, how Palworld does anymore. Ah, fuck. Well, enough of my ramblings. Let's get rid of these guys. Sons of bitches coming into my fucking property. Ain't got a gun yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and shoot me with a gun crossbow. Syndicate, I think. It's Syndicate, ain't it? No. Let's see. Shit. Oh shit, I actually caught him. Okay. I think that's also one of my one of the reasons I probably am not too popular when it comes to like the Twitch sphere anyways. I tend to get concentrated in games and actually go ahead and focus on making sure that I do good, or at the very least my you know, make sure that I don't completely suck. And I know that other people can also do that, but they also like, oh my god, don't you see this kind of things? Look at this guy. Nah, dude, I'm trying to chill out and actually have fun with this. If I wanted to play a performance, I would go ahead and join theater, not streaming. But I mean, I still react. There still haven't, like, yesterday, anybody who actually popped in, you saw me almost die in stream. That was an experience, choking for about 3 minutes on water. That was fun. But yeah, I almost died on stream. That was funny. I actually should highlight that because it is one of the better moments. Like, even better than that. What is 4 years ago at this point? Jesus Christ! That clip of my friend doing this stupid Martian like impression. But yeah, it's been 4 years since that clip. Jesus, I haven't played that game either, like Monster Prom, since then. Like, damn, it's been a long time. I know that if I had god damn it. You good? Okay, you're good. I know that if I get streaming since 2020, I would probably been bigger. Maybe not, you know, being able to make a living out of streaming, but I know that I wouldn't be like a 2-digit subscribers. I would like to think that if I had kept streaming all the way since then, I would be like at least in the triple digits at this point. And I say at least because obviously not really putting. Well, I am putting some effort. I mean, I have my model, I have my theme, I have my load boxes. You know, back then I wasn't putting any effort. I was just basically playing the game, no face cam, no anything. I had my microphone was literally some headphones that I bought in a gas station that had like the microphone piece on it. That's what I was using. That was just the expenses. Like my computer, I was streaming, and I think the reasons I stopped streaming was actually the CPU. After, well, it was not only the CPU, it was just also life. I basically had to do a lot of stuff, and I remember I actually wanted to stream back again in the mid 2022. I wanted to stream again, and then for some reason, my CPU decided after I went ahead and commissioned all this stuff, and like around 2023 it was whenever I was gonna do my debut again, and then like the CPU just couldn't handle it. Like for some it took 98% just to open Twitch Labs, and I couldn't actually stream, so had to rethink that strategy of just me messing around there. And I'm taking it a little bit seriously. I'm not gonna go ahead and be like, I'm just fucking around. I mean, I kind of am, but I'm also taking it a little bit more seriously than I used to be. To the point that I put some effort. Not like the non-effort that I kept doing back in the day. So yeah, I'm trying to go ahead and just actually make something out of this, and hopefully, if not, then I mean, I'm still gonna stream, even if I only keep getting like 1 to 2 viewers, or just like not a big substantial thing. I'm gonna keep streaming just because of the fact that I am doing this for fun. I'm not oh shit, headshot. I'm not exactly, if I wanted to get views, if I wanted to go ahead and actually, dedicate my own, like my life, my soul, and everything, like no matter what the price is, I would just do what all these other, what some of these shitty people do, and just IRL stream and just be a dick to people in the middle of the road. And that might get views. I mean, I can be a dick. I can probably get people that be a dick. Look, the way that I would do it, if I had the resources and if I had the drive to do this full time and I wanted to get some money, I would get a really buff guy, a really hot chick, and a douchebag. Have them do like some sort of weird love triangle drama shit, and have the douchebag just go ahead and be a dick to people on the street. Have the girl basically like, thanks for the streamers, and kind of like thing on the camera, be the eye candy, and also like, in the other side of the aisle that there's the buff guy. That's why. And maybe I wouldn't be getting, big. But I mean, I've seen it happen. Talentless people just doing the bare minimum, and then saying that their lives are hard, and crying in camera and having all this drama. I mean, I've seen it happen multiple times. It doesn't seem too difficult. It's just that I actually have some sort of pride that doesn't allow me to do it. It's kind of funny considering I'm a VTuber. But yeah, I guess that's also the reason I'm a VTuber, is because of pride. If I had no pride, I would just do facecam. It would have been cheaper to do just facecam. Just have my, just look at my shitty room, have myself doing that, maybe just sit in front of the thing while watching videos, or be on TikTok or something and be like, like hell. That could have been easier. Rather than actually doing the effort to get the model made and stuff like that, and just figuring out the rigging works and all this other shit, I could just gone ahead and done that. But my pride didn't allow me to do that, because that is bottom feeder content. Like, there's that's another thing. Like, there's debate about reaction stuff and stuff like that. I don't really have anything against reaction videos. I know why they exist, even if people don't admit that. Why? The reason why reaction videos exist is because there's people that are lonely and don't have any friends, and they get to see the opinion of somebody else. It makes them feel like they have friends. Like, oh, I know this guy. This guy is blank blank. He reacts to things. Let's see what he thinks about it. And they get angry sometimes if they don't like the same things that they like. I can think of a couple of people that do reactions that actually put some more effort. Good example, The Boys. Eddie with his like paranormal stuff, because he actually goes ahead and doesn't just like, he makes it entertaining. That's one of the things. If you get reaction or not, I'll go ahead and keep it to the law. If you can make it entertaining, it's fine. If you're not just basically like doing like the whole, alright, thanks for watching. I've seen that happen before too, like people doing like, oh, I'm doing a reaction video today, and just sit there, not even chuckling, just like staring like blankly. It was one of the fucking most bizarre things that I've seen. It looked like the Korean, the North Korean performers audience when they have to like watch the performance and they cannot react at all. They're just like that. That's what it looked like. It was fucking surreal, and I didn't like it at all. Like, that's probably one of the reasons I got thrown off the reactions. There's this one guy, Jinx. I think Jinx, right? I forgot his name. I'll be honest with you. But he kept getting like he's one of the most like weird cases when it comes to that, because all he did, I remember, was reaction videos. He kept getting big and kept getting knocked down over and over again. Like, I don't get it. Like, somebody gets so big and keeps getting knocked down just to keep getting big and got knocked down. And I mean, I say big. I don't think he ever like broke 1 million or like 2 million or something like that. Another good example, Nogla and Terrorizer. I mean, they do like their whole things, but a lot of the stuff that they react to is like their own content. But they've done, they've done it fairly okay when it comes to. I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and say that I know how to do it better than they do. I mean, obviously, otherwise I would be having the views that they have. But I mean, a lot of the content that they do is also related to their own channels and the stuff that they do outside of just reacting to it. So that's something. They're also very funny dudes. Everybody in that crew is, or was, I guess, would be another way to say it, considering some people. What the fuck are you doing down there, Fox dude? Let me go ahead and. I don't know why they like wandering in the river. Not the river, the ocean. Oh god. It started freaking out. What else? The Renegades. There's these guys called the Renegades React. I've seen them. Ever since I was in high school, I remember seeing them. Like, they had a couple of people that left. I believe, like, I don't remember their names. Micah, I remember, because the Jesus thing. There's other people that left. They came. Some of them passed away. Rest in peace, by the way. Never good to see somebody go out, even if you don't exactly agree with them. I mean, I'll retract that. There's a couple of people that I can think of. Not gonna say names though. Just, am I getting fat? Whatever. Not the time to be distracted myself. But yeah, I mean, I've seen them. Like, they basically turn a 12-minute video into like an hour video, basically. Which, sometimes it is funny. I think, actually, I remember watching one of their videos because it was like on the Russian Badger, and I remember I was like bored and I didn't really have too much other to do. That's actually the reason I subscribe to them, even though I don't really watch everything that they put out, or actually basically almost anything at all. I've seen their skits and like their wrestling. I've seen that. But one of the funniest jokes that I saw was from one of their videos when somebody was I think it was the Russian Badger who said Boba Fett name incorrectly, and it was like Boba Fett, and they made the joke like, oh yeah, the redneck bounty hunter, and it was like, y'all want to get some NASCAR and stuff like that. But the funniest joke was Nick is his name. He was like, well, I was thinking about naming my ship the Slave One, but the redneck naming his truck, not the ship, my truck the Slave One. That actually went ahead and got me. I really like that joke. Obviously, the Deliverance was better than the one I was doing. I'm just doing a paraphrase. I'm not actually trying to make anybody here laugh right now. What the hell was that noise? I'll also probably have to leave in a little bit. Actually, now that I see, I got a message saying that somebody's gonna pick me up. The reason for that is we're out of food. There is no ham, there's no bread, no eggs, no anything at not anything at home that we can eat at the moment. And we just ate. My little brother and me just ate the last bit of the things that we made yesterday. We made actually use some of the chile morita, which is basically very spicy. I wouldn't say very spicy. I've eaten like the nuclear sauce. If I had to describe it, it's like imagine 1/8 of the atomic sauce, but it tastes good. That's what the chile moritas are. I really like it. They're really spicy. They're really nice tasting. All around, it's a really good time. So give me 1 second. I'm currently just grabbing some stuff. Whoop. Almost fell down. But yeah, basically, Chile Moritas, really good stuff. Oh shit, my cursed die. I have a cursed D&D dice that I just saw when I was set up real quick, and the reason I say it's cursed is because I've had this dice for the past. It's been about. I think it's been over a year at this point. Maybe about 1 to 2 years. Basically, I've had this dice with me, and ever since then, I've rolled it probably 100 times. I've never rolled above a 10 with this. Like, look at this. That's a 13. Not above a 10. Above a 15. That's an 11 or 14. Some 15. I think. Yeah, I rolled a 15 once with it, but above a 15, I always rolled below a 15. That's an 11. That's a 13. And that's a 4. There you go. Never rolled above a 20 with this thing. Not above a 20. My brain is fucking fucked. I never rolled above a 15 with it, is what I meant to say. And that 15 was actually recently. I think it was like a couple of, to be honest, it was probably a couple of days ago at this point. That 15, I actually rolled it for the first time. Before then it was like 14, never above that. But then I managed to roll a 15, and I was actually kind of happy about that, because it's been years and I never even gotten a 15 with that dice. Let me capture the cat. Come back here. Come back here, you goddamn cat. It's the one outside of my porch right now. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was planning on replacing these cats with the Gargura thing, but I'm not sure if I'll cover. I forgot what the name of the company is. If they would be good with that. I know that Japanese companies can be extremely like. I'm convinced that. Oh shit! I leveled up. I'm convinced that after World War II, all of the like Japanese like imperial soldiers and like high command that weren't court-martialed just ended up going into companies. And I'm convinced of that because Jesus Christ are they ruthless when it comes to that kind of shit. Like, oh no. You are extremely poor, but you also use our intellectual property. We're gonna make sure you never see the light of day again, you fucker. But yeah, I don't fuck with Japanese copyright and stuff like that. Especially because, I mean, I guess that they kind of deserve, the US kind of deserves it because the US does it to everybody else. But basically, when it comes to Japanese laws, if I remember correctly, like, they don't care really about your own country's status unless you're China. They will try to enforce their own laws there, which is annoying. I think did that with Nintendo, like some what is it? I think it was in South America. Some people were using Mario and they're like cease and desist because of it. I'd say that actually that's not that one. The one in Florida is one of my favorite stories still. That these daycares had like Disney characters in their walls. I think it was like Mickey Mouse and shit like that, and then like Disney sent them a cease and desist, telling them to like take them off of their walls or face the consequences with a lawsuit. And I remembered like DreamWorks when they had, it was like back when they had beef, so they went ahead and like, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll pay somebody to go ahead and take them down, but we'll also commission our DreamWorks characters to be painted there instead. And you know, it was just basically giving Disney the middle finger, which I think a lot of people should do. What is it? In a couple of days, actually, I will go ahead and see if I can actually watch Disney stuff again. I'll be honest, I haven't really been. I don't watch Disney movies. Like I agree with that shit a long time ago. But the real reason I even would consider watching anything that has Disney in the title is either I'm taking my little brother to watch it, or my cousin, or it's Marvel or it's Marvel or Star Wars. I mean, not recently, obviously. Fucking Kathleen Kennedy shit. But no. Basically, if it's anybody else, and I don't see them in any of one of these like fucking. Oh, I'm actually. I actually went ahead and supported this group. Sweet Baby You Can Detect It. I think we're almost we're like at 400,000 something people actually. They're the most popular group in all of Steam, by the way. All it does is just basically telling you if a game is gonna be shit. I really love that. I really love it. The fact that people lose their shit like. Actually, now that I think about it, wouldn't it be? Yeah, they basically are angry of free publicity because there's literally free publicity. We're telling everybody the games that you made. I mean, it's obviously all. It's also all public knowledge. I mean, it's like on your website.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're basically angry because people are calling them out on their bullshit and their shitty games. Like, I even saw them, like, there's this one chick, I forgot her name, I don't really get too much into that drama. I mean, I kind of do, but it's basically just my brain turning off while I'm doing something else. And it, occasionally being like, oh, what the fuck? And a couple of, like, the most outrageous things. But, yeah, I remember there was this one girl that was basically making fun of Sweet Baby. And they actually went ahead and asked the people watching the video, like, does anybody have dirt on this bitch? And kind of deal. Which I find that hilarious. It's actually really funny watching all of this shit going down. I mean, obviously not fun for her. Or fun that anything's happening to her, the girl that made the video. But it's fun watching these people, like, that actively ruin games to freak the fuck out. I'm also convinced, like, even my grandma, my grandma, rest her soul, but she was a Sith Lord. Like, what is it? She predicted a lot of some of the other shit that's going on. Like, what is it? Like, she even like, oh shit! I killed a fucking lamb with the one hit. What is something that she predicted? I'm trying to think about it. I know that I told the story about her predicting somebody was pregnant. I told the story about her predicting some other stuff too. About that guy that stole from the store. I remember that one.
Yeah.
She also, I remember, said something about Disney a while ago. Right, I remember. She called this. She told told me that she used to tell me not to watch Disney, when I was little, and I guess I was not really little. I was like 8 or something like that, those lines. And when I hit I think I was like in high school back whenever she first told me on why she used to tell me that. Like I asked her like, why did you like always like had something against Disney? I know like my aunt had like some weird like cultish thing sweep into her mind because of the church. She used to like believe that because, you know, if you don't want your kids watching Disney because of like political reasons and like that, and yeah, whatever. But I think she literally her argument was like, yeah, they're actually demons. Like, you know, each one of those characters is worshiping the devil and stuff like that. Is what her like pastor in her church said. Some stupid, ridiculous shit like that, you know. But my grandma was basically like had a different idea on why she didn't like Disney, and she basically said the reason she didn't want me watching that is because she knew that there were the people there were diddlers, or kite diddlers. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. And I mean, let's be honest, they kind of are. That's probably slander. I mean, let's be honest, it's Hollywood. There's a lot of them. That silence afterwards. Ah, I hate the lag. Okay. But I mean, yeah. that's about it. I don't know. I've been just rambling on and on this non-stop for a while now. I've just been collecting stuff at this point. Oh right, it's not. Let me go ahead and get on my bird. Let's go exploring. My nighttime, I used the nighttime to look for the effigies because they're like the greenish glowing thing, and I can actually see them easier during the night than I would if I was trying to find them during the day. Unfortunately, it's hard to find anything else also during the nighttime. Oh, there's a Tombat over there. Speaking of D&D, actually, as I remember, I brought it up because of my cursed dice. I actually went ahead and I'm doing another campaign. The first one, the one that I had for like 6 years. I'll be honest. There's times that I was considering not doing it anymore. I stopped having fun with it a couple of times. But also the fact that one of the reasons that I also figured out that I was not having fun is because it was too stagnant. It got stuck somewhere, and I mean, other people also saw it. I've been trying to. Also, I'll admit it was also partially my fault that it got stagnant. But I also will also, and they also. I have to not be too critical on myself because there's also the fact that a lot of people cancel sessions, and I have to do sessions partially or just not move on because this person will be lost then. People came, played for a little bit, then people left, or something along those lines. Oh, Castaway Diary 3, I actually needed that. So I will credit where credit is due. I will go ahead and admit that I've been not too good at making sure that the pace of the campaign, I need to pace it a better. And I also have a lot of sometimes I think too much lore. And I need to cut that, I need to trim the fat out of that. And hopefully, if I do it correctly, I'll be able to have a better story. But, as it is right now, I am gonna go ahead and blitz now. What that means is that there's, no naming games, there's a player that is constantly being like, oh, I cannot make it, or oh, I didn't realize that we were supposed to have it today, even though we've had the same session date for the last 2 years. Oh, I'm doing something else, I am busy, I am doing other stuff, which, you know, a couple of times is good. But it's also the last straw. Basically, they also have to do they have more responsibilities now themselves, so if they were barely even showing up during the time that they had no responsibilities, there is no way in hell that they're gonna have enough time or enough willpower to show up during these times that they have even more now. So it's time that I go ahead and cut my losses. I'm gonna continue the story where, like, obviously I'm not gonna kick them out of the campaign. They're also friends, you know. But I'm not gonna go ahead and hold back every single other player because this one player doesn't show up. I'm just not gonna do that. It is sad, but it's necessary. I cannot just be thinking about that one person and let every single other people get bored or lag behind. Fortunately, though, they know that I'm actually also playing another campaign with a couple of them where. Basically my hero. Okay. My hero D&D. So far it's so good. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's not exactly anything too it's not exactly too innovative or anything along those lines. But it's fun. Oh shit. So yeah, that's where I'm at, basically. I'm just trying to basically vibe at this point. And I'm trying to make sure that everybody else has a good time too. And unfortunately, if that means one person gets lost, then so be it at this point. it's been months since I've been trying to get everybody on schedule and doing one thing. So, and recently, I also started my third campaign during Saturday, so I actually have some time to do it. So I'm not gonna be able to just baby handhold him anymore. So either he shows up or he doesn't at this point. I don't care anymore. Actually, that's a little bit too harsh. I do care if he shows up. It's just that I cannot have everybody else not continue their story just because he doesn't. And I mean, one of his biggest complaints is also the fact that, you know, game's lagging too much. Yes, I understand that. A lot of the times it's because of your guys' choices as well as your guys' availability, which is why I lag the game a lot. Hopefully, that is fixed. I will try to fix that. And credit what credit is due. It's not just his fault. It's also other players that have done the same thing. Or like, hey, I cannot make it multiple times, or you know, live shit happens, and you know, and it's D&D. You're supposed to do it for fun, not for like, unless you have like an active channel where you're getting paid for it. Otherwise, then no, you're not supposed to take D&D as seriously as let's say a job or a family emergency. You know, if shit happens in life, then cool, you just take care of that first, dude. It's just D&D. You're just supposed to be an entertainment, not a responsibility, you know? I mean, I guess as a DMs, you have a responsibility because it's everybody else's entertainment too. Oh shit, I almost fell. So yeah, as a DM, you should probably have a little bit of responsibility, sense of responsibility with it, but don't let it eat away at you. You know, everybody is relying on you for for entertainment, but I mean, it's entertainment at the end of the day. They're not gonna die because of it. And if they don't understand that, then I think it's about time that you find some other people to play with or do something else. Boop boop boop. It's kind of concerning. I got a message saying that, hey, we're gonna go to Walmart, but haven't heard back from in a while either. Oh, shit. How do I crouch?
Yeah.
Forgot how to crouch. Give me 1 second. We're just gonna look it up. I used to be able to do it. That's right. See. So this is a stupid idea.
Wah. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. So, good news. I captured that. Bad news is the fact that I also have to leave now. Unfortunate. I wanted to stream for more, but yeah. So anyways, thanks everybody for coming and watching. I do have to go now. You know, groceries demands for me to go ahead and actually leave to buy stuff for Survive. Unfortunate. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed that 30 minutes lost content. Also is probably never gonna be shown again. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye bye.